Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Defense 5 Steam. In this episode I'm going to be remembering that, oh yeah, I'm using double cash. That's why I've got enough money to start off with this tower. I would kind of like to use the same strategy throughout all three difficulties on this track, because one, on double cash mode it actually works where I can start off with this tower, and then two, it's just a really nice strategy in my opinion, and this track looks really nice on BTD5 Steam. Definitely in my opinion a lot cooler than it looked on normal edition. Not that it looked terrible or anything, just that it didn't look quite so cool. But anyways, I kind of want to use just Dartling guns because they're very powerful. Very, very powerful. Especially when you have the specialty building for it, which increases the attack speed, I think. As well as, you know, makes it target a specific spot rather than just following your mouse or whatever. And this one actually in particular, I think, you know what, yeah, I'll try this. I'm gonna try to use just Dartling guns, and while I'm still going to be recording my attempts of medium, reverse, and hard, like actually recording up until you know, the end of the previous difficulty or whatever, like I've been doing, I'm still going to be recording it, but I don't think I'm going to show the fast-forwarded version through it, because as you can see, like, you can't see the balloons. Like, I'm popping them before they even get on screen. Like, that's how powerful this Dartling gun is. So, I think what I'm going to do is just cut ahead rather than fast forward, or if I do fast forward, I'm going to make it like 32 times speed and just zip right through it, because as you can tell, it's nothing really interesting happening on screen. So that's why I want to kind of, like, you know, speed it up a bit, which I unfortunately just kind of wish that I could do that with my actual life. Like, actually speed up the process of me sitting here looking at this and just waiting for the numbers to rise so that I can get more money. And at the moment I don't even know what round it is, because I have no balloons to indicate what round it is, and I've got no number to indicate what round it is, because I haven't deselected this Dartling gun, and I almost don't want to until like some balloons actually get through and I can tell, like, oh, it's this round because of this reason. And I kind of don't want to buy another Dartling gun right now, because I'm pretty sure if I click on the Dartling gun, it will show what round it is. So, I'm not even sure what round that... I don't know if it would really show me if I hit the camo balloon. Like, if it'll just be that quick seeing the thing flip or whatever. I should probably be able to tell if the lead appears, because I think I'll hear the noise of it hitting lead rather than hitting a normal balloon, even though I really shouldn't at this point. But very interested. I'm almost afraid that it's just going to be one big wave that just blows right through my defenses, which by defenses I just mean that one tower. But alright, I think we're going to do it. I'm not looking at the round number. You guys might see it, but I did not look at the round number. Honest, I'm not gonna lie about something like that. Okay, hydro rocket pods, there we go. Now we've got the explosive noise. So now I really shouldn't hear the sound of the whatchamacallit, of the what's it called? Of the lead balloon. So yeah, now it's just gonna be wrecking everything, which I am quite happy with. I am happy with it just destroying everything. And like I said, I think I will be trying out this strategy on medium, reverse, and hard. Well, actually, medium, reverse, I cannot do this strategy because, well, I mean, I could, technically, but because the balloons will be coming in from the opposite sides, like from those two different tracks, you know what, actually, yeah, then on medium, reverse, I will attempt this strategy. I will at least show you fast-forwarded 8 times speed, like normal, my attempt at this strategy on this map, medium reverse, because I'm really interested in seeing how that'll work, because technically, as you can see here, I am completely destroying all of these balloons before they can even make it like halfway through that pipeline. So theoretically, if I'm doing the exact same thing I'm doing now, I should still be popping the balloons before they get on screen. Well, I mean, technically not on screen, but I mean before they have even like a second or two. Ooh, that one made it a bit far-ish. And again, I'm not going to look at the round number just because I'm really interested in seeing how far I can go without seeing the round number. But yeah, so I mean, theoretically, I should still be able to pop everything without it, you know, causing an issue or whatever. And again, okay, so that actually should be like round 44 maybe, because that was some ceramic noises. So, and I think I did hear that ceramic noise earlier, so it should be around 40 or 44 or so. And then it could probably end up being like round 45 right now, where it's just a bunch of pinks or something. So before the other Moab comes in, or not the other Moab, but the first Moab comes in, again, I'm not actually looking at the map, I'm putting my hand up. I wish I was using a webcam right now so you guys could see that, but which one was I using next? That's Hydropods. I mean, I have enough money for it. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the Moab. Okay, so now I know. So now I'm gonna de-click or whatever. But that was very interesting, because seriously, that was like the only balloon I've seen so far, which I think is awesome. And I really wish there was some kind of setting to like automatically line these up so that I could make them, you know, completely like in a straight line and not have it all messed up like that. But it's fine. I mean, it works the same way. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying this. The just total annihilation is just amazing. Double cash makes things so much easier. And I mean, this is on easy too, so I mean, that's part of it. That's part of why it's not costing as much or whatever. But yeah, just totally destroying everything. That Moab lasted maybe a second, possibly two. So I really enjoy that. So like I said, I'm going to be trying this on medium reverse. I might lose. It's very possible I could lose. But I do want to try it out. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried because this is about as many defenses or towers or whatever that I can place right here. And as you can see, I'm still completely destroying these balloons very, very quickly. They're not making it very far, except for the Moabs. The Moabs are making it a bit farther than I would like them to. So, I mean, at least they were earlier. So I am still going to place some defenses down right here. I mean, as you can see, I've placed pretty much as many Dartling guns that I can right there. Obviously, I can place them, you know, like a little bit higher up or a little bit farther down. I can still get them into the Hydra or the balloon arrow denial system, those rockets, the triple fire. But I feel like the triple fire might not be quite as effective as I would like it to be because it sort of spreads or arcs or sort of sends them out in a wave almost rather than just a straight line or whatever. So I feel like it wouldn't be quite as helpful as I would like it to be. So I'm placing this safety net over here, which let's see, did it pop anything right then? Yeah, it popped 9 balloons right there. So yeah, very, very useful. Very, very necessary, of course. But let's see. That was yeah, that's up to 14. So I mean, it is partly because I'm sure it would have popped everything just like slightly before it hit that, or I mean, technically slightly after it hit that, so before it left the screen. But I would like that to be a little bit more secure. And I think I will use a monkey village right here. Let's see, that's still 47,000. I'm gonna give it the jungle drums and all that, just so that it fires a little bit faster, so that it, you know, destroys everything just that little bit faster. Because the BFB is actually a very, very large threat at the moment. Because the BFB obviously requires quite a bit more poppage. So what I'm also gonna do is right here, give it a Moab shredder spike thing. So it's still just a safety net right now. We'll see how well this strategy does. Because I didn't have to go through a BFB last time. So yeah, that's still pretty quick. Again, this is a safety net 100, 129, so it's not like they've really carried the entire destruction of that BFB or whatever. But I mean, it was pretty helpful right there. So I could have potentially lost lives if I didn't have these spike factories right here. Which, I mean, that cost like what, 26,000? With that 26,000, I might have been able to get a whatchamacallit, Ray of Doom. But I'm just gonna have to wait for the Ray of Doom, which I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get a Ray of Doom. Because let's see, I can sell that for 9,000, but that's really not gonna be enough. I mean, maybe if I sell this first one and this one and that one, then I get a Ray of Doom right there, and hopefully that was a good idea. I really hope that was not a bad idea, obviously. So wow, that actually did seem like a good idea, relatively. I mean, I didn't lose, so seems pretty alright to me. But let's see, let's build that Dartling gun back up right there, now that I have the extra money. So let's see, build it back right about there we go. And then the two BFBs, let's see if I'll be able to pop them. Oh, well, I was able to pop through the BFB layer. Wow, okay, so Ray of Doom, very powerful. Now again, here, I'm going to be doing the same thing, except I just realized I can't exactly do the same thing. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. I'll do very similar, very, very similar. And I'll either fast forward or cut ahead. So let's see how I did. Okay, so this is like twice as powerful as it was last time, which I am very happy with. I probably could have got like one more Dartling gun in there, but I think I'm going to stick with this. I am very happy with this, as I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to fast forward or cut ahead or do both or something. I'll probably just cut ahead because it really wasn't anything surprising. It was just this. Maybe I'll just fast forward by like 32 or 64 times or something. I don't know. But we'll see. And yeah, this is, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so like 12 Dartling guns, which of course, if I didn't have double cash, I'd probably only have like 6 or 7 by now, but I do have double cash, so I've got 12, and they're just very powerful. 12 monkeys. That's a reference to something. But anyways, so I've got all these Moab destroying machines that are just completely powerful and unstoppable, and I'm going to throw in one of these things to increase their attack speed just a little bit. And actually also I'm going to give it Monkey Town so that they get a little bit more cash per pop, which I totally should have placed that monkey village down at the beginning of the level, or beginning of the game, so that I could use less money, get them faster, get a Ray of Doom possibly by now. But that's fine. I mean, I'm already around 74. I've got 12 Dartling guns. I think probably 6 or 5 of each. I mean, you know, then 7 of one and 5 of one or whatever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 5. 5 whatchamahoots. 5 rocket launchers, Hydra rocket pods, and then 7 laser cannons, which was not intentionally, well, not specifically intentional, but it worked out. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I might have messed up one of the, yeah, I messed up one of the orders, I think. Kind of, yeah. But anyways, that's fine. It doesn't bug me too much because they're already kind of slightly off sync, so meh, oh well. But will I get a Ray of Doom before the match is over? That'd be quite impressive, if I say so myself. If I do say so myself. And just, I mean, look, it basically is an explosive Ray of Doom at this point, just because of all those laser blasts that are just, I was about to say parading, but parading down, or whatever, just hailing down, raining down, or whatever. No, look, I have enough for a Ray of Doom, which you can barely see under all of the other blasts, but still, it's very powerful indeed. And let's see, I'd like to maybe place one more and see if I can get a balloon aerial denial system, which I probably should. I should be able to get that before round 85, and yes, I can get that before round 85. So huzzah, I have a tier 4, 1 tier 4 of each, and then 6 non-tier 4s of the others, so tier 3s. Right? No. I have 6 laser cannons, but I only have 5 of the other ones, so let's get that 5th one, even though it's going to be like out of order. That's fine, I'll deal with it. It's going to bug me now, but you know, that's fine. So yeah, that was round 83 that I'm breezing past right now, blasting past. And then round 84 is going to be a bunch of Moab type stuff, which I believe I should be able to do relatively easily. And ooh, can I do it? Can I do it? If I get, yeah, it's a Monkey Intelligence called Arms, Monkey Intelligence Bureau called Arms, and then as soon as the ZOMG appears, I'm gonna just unleash the beast. And oh wow, that's gonna be kind of necessary. Whew, that was close, but haha, I did it. Defeated it all with no lives lost. So yeah, that was very fun. I enjoyed that very much. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.